Okay, back at GENO's air cooling competition. This is the big nut bearing here, and the early brass fork reverse gear, and this is all set up ready to go, and this is the side covers, the bearing, the carrier, and the ring and pinion, and this is your pinion shaft. So this is going to go in here, right in this here, once I heat it. You expand this pinion nut back here with the torch. Where the hell did I put my torch? Well, anyhow, I'll get it here and I'll be back for more. Okay, the torch is right in front of me. This is the bad boy right here. Mikey got this for me. It's around, I guess 1200 or better degrees. So what we're going to do is expand this in there. Like that, and expand that so that the pinion bearing fits in. Then we leave it cool. We leave it cool down, and then we put the spanner nut on it, which I have some over here, and I needed to get one out anyhow. Put one of these spanner nuts on it. Now what I usually do is just put a little Loctite on it and lock it down, because they can come loose, and you wouldn't like to see what happens when they come loose. So we'll probably Loctite that down around the pinion there. We'll be back for more later. Uncut, just the way it is here. We do it like it is. Back for more later. Okay guys. Well, we got the backlash set up, and that's done. So now we got to put this little screw in the input shaft. And what I always like to do is put a little bit of oil on this, where the surface goes, and I got to get my pliers over here that I have for doing this little trick. And then we'll put the clip on first. I made these pliers for me. You slide the clip on, you take your, I had a guy put it on that way. No wonder he didn't get reversed. And then you screw this on, back it off about a little bit of 2 or 3 splines, slide it up on, turn your clip around, and then what you do is slide your snap ring on, make sure it's on good and tight around there, it ain't coming off. And now it's time to put the ring and pinion in, and I got to get the halves ready. Be back for more later. Okay, back to put the ring gear in. I do it this way here. We already run a pattern on it. Looks good. I get it down in those teeth. Take the good $100 snap-on hammer. Start it. Make sure it's down in the, you can hear a rocket there, it ain't on the teeth. So, it's there. Now it's time to put the bolts around it, and we'll be back for more. Okay, after you're done rebuilding them, you always want to check to make sure they go in gear. And usually with new synchros, and if you put some new hubs on, third and fourth, wall them up, they're a little tough. So what you do is, what I always do first, is check reverse, and pull it back in reverse. Turn the handle and wind it. Yes, it's there. So now we want to go into first. Yep, it's there. Second, it's there. Now we're in neutral. Third, fourth. They're all there. So you can take this off and say, well, they shifted for me anyhow, because they did. Under power it could be a little different, but anyhow it's the way it is. And I make these tools if you want them. Also, not like the factory, but they'll do the job. That tranny's completely rebuilt, done, ready to go. So anybody that's interested, from GENO's air-cooled competition, this is what I do, transmissions. And some motors, I love doing trannies. I've done them for years, and yes, sometimes they bite you in the ass and you have a problem. All this stuff has been on 30, 40 years, and you never know what's going to happen, that's for sure. But most of the time, everything works out. Even the best have problems. So there you go. One of these days we'll do a complete transmission from scratch to stern, but it takes a lot of time to do that, and when I have a lot of time, I'll do one. But I give you a rough little ideas of some things that's involved. Just some things. Talk to you all later from GENO's Air Cooled.
Yeah, GENO, JJ, I'm trying to take over for Jay. I know you really miss Jay, and I'm trying to take over.
Yeah, JJ, stay out of here. It's greasy. You're too little for back here yet. I'll get you down here before long.
I know you missed JR.
And I hope
I fill the gas for him.
Oh, you will. You will, buddy. No problem. Okay, guys, I got to get JJ upstairs. We'll talk to you all later. That's my new boy. I lost my other boy, as you all probably know. Talk to you later. GENO at GENO's Air Cooled.